At Long Elementary, we are in deep South Texas with a predominantly Hispanic student body and a 79.1% economically disadvantaged student body as well. Even though we can face some of these challenges, we also have some things to celebrate. The fact that we have a wide range of experience levels for our teachers says a lot about our school. The majority of our teachers have 11 to 20 years experience, and that shows staying power within our campus. And I think that really benefits our kids and their progress and our ability to be able to work together in groups and help share our knowledge with teachers that may not have as much experience in the classroom. We also have some celebrations. We currently are at an A rating for school progress. We have an academic achievement in mathematics, and our overall rating is just 1 point away from being at an A. So we are very proud here at Long Elementary to have these scores. However, we do have some growing to do, and we do have a plan in place. Looking at our data from this past year and the past 2 years, our STAR reading scores have not been at the level we'd like it to be. I'm going to go ahead and jump over our district goals because I believe that meeting state standards is the most important goal that we can have for our campus. So in looking back the past 2 years, we see that in third grade, 35% met the standards at meet grade level or above, but fell below the state standards. This class moved up to fourth grade the following year and was still reaching standards that were below state level for the at meets grade level or above. Now I put this black line in here to show that yes, that currently we do have fifth grade STAR testing scores that are at 10% below state standards, but for the coming year, we are going to be focusing on meeting those state standards at 58% or above to show growth from these kids that we've been recording from third grade to fourth grade, and now this year we'll be in fifth grade. The student achievement score can definitely be improved as well. A rating of C at 72 out of 100 is, in my mind, close enough to a D that requires immediate attention. When developing Strive, I thought about our school's mission and vision statement and how it talks about our students with the dedication of the staff will reach high levels of success, and that we will incorporate professional learning communities at our school. Right now, we are piloting our professional learning committees, and we've been working well with it for the past year, and I think we're ready to move on to the next stage. And that will mean implementing what we need to do throughout our PLCs with our activators in place. So going back to Strive, it is something that's been developed to help out with the intervention and enrichment, focused specifically for our current assessment challenges. And right now, in reading, that's where we're finding our biggest struggles. So don't worry, everybody, Strive is not a new curriculum. It is simply just a block of time that we have put aside for everyone at the same time to work on intervention and enrichment time, to focus specifically on those areas that our students are struggling with in regards to reading skills for STAR. Now, this will include everyone, all the way from pre-K to fifth grade, because as we all know, consistency is what's going to help bring us to our goals and starting from the ground up. Consistency will be because we're doing this every day. Starting from the ground up will be because we're starting all the way with pre-K, kinder, first and second grade, working on those phonological awareness skills, those comprehension skills, those critical thinking skills, and all of this put together will help our third graders, fourth graders, and fifth graders excel at these standardized tests. So our Strive time blocks will be in our PLC meetings the last 15 minutes to discuss what we're going to do during our Strive time. And then in daily instruction, it'll be between 10 a.m. and 10:20 a.m., just a short amount of time. Think bell assignments or exit ticket, really short little activities that can help with reading skills and you can get quick feedback from. So here's a little sample of our PLC agenda. What it'll look like is we just tagged on the bottom the 15-minute addition to your meeting with information slots that you can fill in as you go through. What it will require in your PLCs is for you to assign different management roles for each person. So you'll have a data manager, which will track the data and share current standings and growth at each of your PLC meetings. You'll have an efficacy manager that'll track your practices and participation of the students, the teachers, any administrators that are supposed to be in there looking in, and making sure that everything is noted properly and comments and concerns are addressed. The resource manager will have the duty to upload and post the activities and making sure that the activities are approved by everyone on the PLC team, as these activities are going to be easily reached online in a Padlet form for each PLC group. You're each going to have a Padlet. You're going to upload your resources. Click on each column will be each day of the week. You're going to click on an assignment and you'll have a choice of an assignment you want to choose to do with your kids that day. And then 20 minutes later, you're done with it. Don't think about it again until the next day. A student manager will be the last position for your PLC group, and that'll be to manage the count of the students that you have going on in intervention and that are receiving that enrichment. Regrouping if necessary, maybe hopping over to another classroom if they're working on something that your student needs a little bit more help in, that can be arranged by your student manager. So what it'll look like in daily instruction will be from 10 a.m. to 10:20, and I've picked this time because we all know that we're all online at 10 a.m. because 10 a.m. is what? Yes, attendance. All the teachers are online, all the kids are in attendance that are going to be there for that day, and that is a perfect time to get everybody engaged in a quick activity that can help them with their reading assessment skills. So for monitoring, we'll have the counselor check on pre-K and kinder. The instructional coach will check on first and second grades. And when I say check, I mean they're just going to pop in real fast, making sure that everyone has started and that they're moving smoothly, that you are not having any discipline problems, that you have your materials, and that you're engaged in your teaching. Assistant principal will look over third and fourth grades, and the head principal will look over fifth grade and additional assistants. So if we have somebody out and you're in need of someone for assistance during your Strive time, I can be there to help out. Bringing Strive to life. The reason we're doing this is because we have goals to reach, and I want to give us no more than just this one school year to get up to standard and to continue growing so that we can be exceeding these meet standards. I do not want anyone in the approaches standards because I feel that they have more potential than that. And we all need to be encouraging our students, working with them every single day on what they need to do to increase their scores to get into that meet state standard. If not, we're doing them a disservice. It is our job every single day to be there for them and help them meet their needs. And right now, and in the past couple of years, it is evident with our data that these kids are struggling in reading and reading skills. And we need to take time every single day, every single one of us, to help them with these. So I have this rating of A because that will be our goal. We are 1 point away from getting an overall campus rating of A, and I know we can do this. The academic achievement we do have in math, but we will strive to get that academic achievement for our school. So let's visualize this. Improving student confidence and improving student scores is what we aim to do and what we strive to do. And that 58% or higher is for a targeted goal for our incoming fifth graders. And I know that each year we have a different state standard that our kids have to meet. But I'm choosing 58 because this was the standard for last year. And this is the standard that I feel that our incoming fifth graders can easily attain with our help every single day. So next, when you meet with your PLC group, you're going to be thinking about the following questions. What will the students be learning? So what reading skills, based on their grade level and their prior knowledge, will you be working on with them? Next, how will they experience the learning? Will you be using a video, a discussion? Will the kids be writing? Will they be working in partners or groups? The third question, what are the opportunities to be responsive? So think about, will they be turning in exit tickets or having a discussion with you or turning in or posting notes as their responses? The next question, in what ways are the students demonstrating their learning? So what is the criteria that you or your group has chosen to prove that the children are ready to move on to the next activity? How are they showing mastery? What is the next step of improvement for each child? So as each child learns differently and at different paces, how will you keep track of your students' goals and successes? Will they be using a student data binder insert, or will you be keeping track online and showing them every day how they're reaching their goals? So at this time, as we conclude our presentation, I'd like to thank you all for your time and attention as we launch Strive and strive to achieve higher reading star testing scores and higher reading skill levels for every grade level in our school campus. Thank you.